I'm sorry I'm not speaking. I'm sorry. I know it's weird. But I'm trying to work out how to handle this who to be, because I'm two different people when I'm with the two of you and you're separate. And now I'm in the middle and no one. I have absolutely no idea who I am. Everyone else seems to have a personality, a character, but I've never. I used to do voices. I remember this, and I don't think people will really understand when I say it, but there was a moment when I couldn't think of what was my own voice. I've been doing high voices and men's voices and northern voices and impressions of the teachers and my dad and people on the TV. And everyone was laughing. And I tried to go back to my own voice and I couldn't remember what it was. And I always stand in front of the mirror for ages. Every day I never know what to wear. And when I go shopping, I bring him and he says, it's up to you. What do you like to wear? And I think, I don't know. I have no freaking clue. Just choose something that isn't too strange. It means I don't look like a freaking idiot. Man, last night, right from the start, I knew I was bombing. I sounded big and phony, real thee and thou, and then I started rushing it. Hi, what's new in Denmark? I could not connect. I couldn't get a hold of it. And while I'm babbling, I look out and I see this guy in the second row. This kid, like 16, obviously dragged there. And, you know, he's jiggling his legs and on his phone and reading his program. And for the life of me, I just wanted to say, hey kid, I'm with you. I can't stand this either. But I couldn't do that because, you know, I'm Hamlet. So I kept going and I just felt worse and worse. Just drowning. And I thought, okay, all my questions are answered. I'm not Hamlet. I'm no actor. What am I doing here? And then I got to the soliloquy. You know, the big job. And I'm sitting right there in the headlights and I just think, oh Christ, the hell with it, just do it. To be or not to be. That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing, end them. And I kept going and I finished the speech and I look out and there's a kid and he's listening. The whole audience, utter silence, total focus. I was Hamlet. And it lasted about 10 more seconds, and then I was right back in hell. But for that one little bit, I got it. I had it. Hamlet. And only 8,000 more lines left to go. Damn it. This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it. And though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? I could not find him in the Elephant, and yet there he was. And there I found this credit that he did range the town to seek me out. His counsel now might do me golden service, for though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error but no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. Yet, if torso she could not, sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs and their dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable. But here the lady comes. Hi there, my name is Auden Beauvois, and I'm going to talk about an interesting trip I had. So about 5 years ago, my family and I went to Paris, France. We go there every few years to visit my French relatives, and it's always a blast. This time, however, it was interesting, not because of the destination, more so because of how we got there. We were on this 7-hour overnight flight to France, and my brother and I were sitting in this tight little plane, and when we got on the flight, there was this nice lady that sat next to us, and she was very warm and kind. She reminded me of my grandmother. Problem was, she was sitting with her friend Jack Daniels. And so, as the hours of the flight got progressively later, she got progressively more interesting. She was singing and talking to no one. She wrapped my brother and I in her heavy fur coat. It was so heavy and so hot. Oh my gosh. And when morning came, when the plane landed, when she woke up, she didn't remember any of it. And I did not have the guts to tell her what happened. And that was my memorable trip to Paris, France.